mare Via Sistina capped off a stunning spring by claiming the Champion Stakes at Flemington. The hot favourite backed up her Cox Plate win to capture the Weight for Age double.
The first of three Group 1s, the Champion Sprint, pitted Everest winner Bella Nipotina and runner-up Giga Kick. Again, they duked it out, this time down the Flemington Straight, but were upstaged by the country's greatest jockey, James McDonald, on Sunshine in Paris.
It's Barrakiel just in front of Stretton Angel, Bella Nipotina the outside, and Right to Party's coming at them all. And Sunshine in Paris is coming through. Right to Party at the 50, Sunshine in Paris driving. Sunshine in Paris has won from Right to Party, Bella Nipotina, and then Stretton Angel.
It was another masterclass from J-Mac, who won his 103rd Group 1 and his third of the carnival.
So blessed. Ride such highly talented horses. They get you out of trouble and
they make you look good.
I've only just started, baby.
The country's best went at it in the Champions Mile. The Hayes family's brightest emerged victorious.
Amelia's Jewel of the Clock Tower with Fangirls, Debbie Magnetica and Mr. Brightside driving through too. Mr. Brightside hits the front from Antino's Debbie Magnetica. Mr. Brightside, Mr. B's back. Mr. Brightside's won.
I'm shaking. Just such a special horse to us, and it was. I was hoping he could get that gap, and he got it, and so strong through the line. Super effort.
They saved the best till last. The great Via Sistina.
Now he goes for the star. 200 to go. Via Sistina, 2 lengths in front of a Tissue Future History. Then came without a fight, but Via Sistina is drawing away. The star of the spring, and J-Mac a perfect 10 again. Via Sistina by 3 at Tissue without a fight.
Rob Waters for 10 News First.
Fun at Flemington as Via Sistina cruises to victory in the Champion Stakes.
This is Melbourne's 9 News with Peter Hitchener.
Day of trackside fun. Isabel Quinlan tells us there was a real carnival atmosphere as another spectacular Cup week drew to a close.
The final day of the Cup Carnival, a chance for young racegoers to get amongst the action. Dressed to impress, it was all about what was on offer off the track.
Love just that it's a kids' day, family day, we can all be out together, share my love of racing with Liv.
On Family Day, it was the kids off to the races.
I'd have to say, very well equipped for families.
More than 50,000 patrons packed into Flemington for an opportunity to soak up the atmosphere one last time.
We were at the finish line, it was very thrilling.
We figure soon enough they'll be coming without us, so it'd be a good idea to let them experience it and see the horses up close.
In the birdcage, they're going out with a splash. Among the famous faces, Rachel Griffiths, joined by her daughters, Clementine and Adelaide.
I would literally have to be dead to not be bringing my youngest daughter to stakes. Go back through your photos and, you know, we've got a photo together every year and, you know, now she's almost 6 foot tall.
Across the week, more than 260,000 punters have flooded through the gates here at Flemington, making it one of the most successful spring racing carnivals to date.
I think the Melbourne Cup numbers were the best we've had since 2016. So the energy is palpable and there's a youthful energy, which I'm really loving.
And there could be some big plans in the works for next year.
I'm very passionate about a public parade, so I'm hoping we can celebrate the Lexus Melbourne Cup leading in with a more public parade than what we've been able to do this year.
Isabel Quinlan.
Get to tonight's sport. Greetings, Tony.
G'day, Pete. Always good to talk to you again, mate. And, well, it's just been one story after another here at Flemington, whether it be Mr. Brightside finally winning again. It's a pride of Jenny, unfortunately, being retired. But, of course, James McDonald and Via Sistina have stolen the show. And what a show it was by that duo. Coming up after the break, the Cox Plate winning pair back it up in the Champion Stakes.
But Via Sistina is drawing away. The star of the spring, and J-Mac a perfect 10 again.
Welcome back to Flemington. Let's take a look at the day's racing now, and what a day it was. James McDonald and Via Sistina have done it again, backing up their Cox Plate with victory in the Champion Stakes. And while Via Sistina might be considered the best horse in the world, J-Mac, well, he ain't bad either, is he? Securing a record 11 carnival wins. Nathan Curry cast an eye over the day's racing.
Then
living up to the hype.
But Via Sistina is drawing away the star of the spring, and J-Mac a perfect 10 again.
James McDonald loving life on board the best horse in the world in the moment the carnival had been waiting for.
600, 400. I was just like changing.
Punters may wonder what might have been had Via Sistina run in the Melbourne Cup, but Chris Waller is satisfied she backed up her Cox Plate win.
Spoke about sport analogies and having another game after a grand final win it. Yeah, we were thinking about it constantly, but she's a very, very special horse, obviously.
With 3 Group 1s up for grabs, J-Mac set the tone for the afternoon when he stormed home to claim the sprint, his second win of the day.
Sunshine in Paris is coming through, right to party at the 50. Sunshine in Paris driving, Sunshine in Paris.
And made his intentions very clear post-race.
I've only just started, baby.
Barty had to settle for third. Next up, with Craig Williams and Mr Brightside finally breaking through to win the mile.
Mr Brightside hits the front from Ancino's Debbie Manganica. Mr Brightside, Mr B's back. Mr Brightside's won it.
The decision to put blinkers on paid off, and it was easy to see how much the moment meant to Connections.
He just landed in a good spot. He flew the gates, and I'm shaking. Just such a special horse to us, and I was hoping he could get that gap, and he got it.
Champion Stakes time, and McDonald wasn't losing on board Via Sistina, and just like in the Cox Plate, he was up celebrating before the end.
I get on the best horses and I'm lucky to be able to drive them, basically.
Drama in the last. Just as news of Pride of Jenny's retirement was spreading, this happened in the barriers.
Royal Naval Academy has reared and thrown the jockey out, Tommy Stockdale.
J-Mac then ensured things ended on the right note, making it a record 11 carnival wins.
J-Mac's brought the house down.
Nathan Curry, 9 News.
One word to describe how everyone's feeling here at the moment, Pete, for a variety of reasons, but it really has been a terrific 4 days. They don't call it fabulous Flemington for nothing, do they?
Absolutely right. Great work. Thank you, Tony. Well, Mimi's with us now too, and how's our Sunday shaping up, Mimi?
Pete, it'll be a bit slow to get going under cloudy skies, some drizzly showers near the coast, but heading down the home straight, there'll be plenty of sunshine across the board. And I'll have more on that, along with the outlook, which includes a couple of days of potential rain after the break. Today, 30 degrees. But as we wrap up things here at Flemington, we really couldn't have asked for a better Cup Carnival, Pete.
Absolutely. Thanks so much, Mimi. In Melbourne, that's what's news this Saturday. Good night.
To Flemington today, backing up their Cox Plate triumph with victory in the Champion Stakes. The man they called J-Mac, breaking the Melbourne Cup Carnival record with 11 wins.
Living up to the hype.
But Via Sistina is drawing away the star of the spring, and J-Mac a perfect 10 again.
James McDonald loving life on board the best horse in the world in the moment the carnival had been waiting for.
600, 400. I was just like changing.
Punters may wonder what might have been had Via Sistina run in the Melbourne Cup, but Chris Waller is satisfied she backed up her Cox Plate win.
Spoke about sport analogies and having another game after a grand final win it. Yeah, we were thinking about it constantly, but she's a very, very special horse, obviously.
With 3 Group 1s up for grabs, J-Mac set the tone for the afternoon when he stormed home to claim the sprint, his second win of the day.
Sunshine in Paris is coming through, right to party at the 50. Sunshine in Paris driving, Sunshine in Paris.
And made his intentions very clear post-race.
I've only just started, baby.
Barty had to settle for third. Next up, with Craig Williams and Mr Brightside finally breaking through to win the mile.
Mr Brightside hits the front from Ancino's Debbie Manganica. Mr Brightside, Mr B's back. Mr Brightside's won it.
The decision to put blinkers on paid off, and it was easy to see how much the moment meant to Connections.
He just landed in a good spot. He flew the gates, and I'm shaking. Just such a special horse to us, and I was hoping he could get that gap, and he got it.
Champion Stakes time, and McDonald wasn't losing on board Via Sistina, and just like in the Cox Plate, he was up celebrating before the end.
I get on the best horses and I'm I'm lucky to be able to drive them, basically.
Drama in the last. Just as news of Pride of Jenny's retirement was spreading, this happened in the barriers.
Naval Academy has reared and thrown the jockey out, Tommy Stockdale.
J-Mac then ensured things ended on the right note, making it a record 11 Carnival wins.
J-Mac's brought the house down.
Nathan Curry, 9 News.
It's now for an early look at sport. Theo, the superstars hit the track at Flemington today.
History-making day it was, Beck. One in particular standing taller than most. We'll have all the action from a memorable day coming up a little later on. Via Sistina has cemented her place as star of the spring after a rock-star performance at Flemington. Not to be outmatched, her jockey James McDonald also had a record-breaking day.
A megastar miler, Mr Brightside, taking out the Champions Mile.
Mr Brightside hits the front from Mancino's Debbie Manganica. Mr Brightside, Mr B's back. Mr Brightside's won it.
A Craig Williams masterclass getting the 7-year-old over the line, now an 8-time Group 1 winning horse.
Mr B, he's got no BS in him and he's just a real competitor, and he did all the running and fighting today, so thanks, buddy.
I'm shaking. Just such a special horse to us, and it was. I was hoping he could get that gap, and he got it, and so strong through the line. Super effort, and well done to all of Lindsay Park.
The Champion Stakes had all eyes on the incredible Via Sistina, again proving why she's the world's highest-rated horse.
But Via Sistina is drawing away the star of the spring.
600, 400. I was just like changing, and she just 300.
Her jockey also proving he's the man of the moment, equalling his own Cup Week record, 10 Group 1 wins.
I steer them around a white rail and hope for the best, and they do the rest.
She's a very, very special horse, obviously, but yeah, don't underestimate how hard these horses work.
And James McDonald wasn't done yet.
One to go, Bill. One to go. I'm going to make it 11.
The star jockey breaking his own record in the final race of the day.
Pisanello, J-Mac's brought the house down, wins the last from Trapeze Warrior.
Mate, I just... What a week it's been. It's been sensational. Everyone's been great, and obviously good to talk to you all the time. 11 times anyway.
Kate Massey, 7 News.